Welcome back, Disney Infinity fans. This is a brand new exciting episode of Toy Box TV. I'm Johnny V.
And I'm Allison Petrick, and today we're about to bring you the latest and greatest of all things Disney Infinity.
Right about now would be the perfect time for you to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode.
Okay, so now that you're all officially subscribed, let's tell them all what we have planned today, JV.
Well, thank you, Allison. We've got a 3.0 sneak peek of all the 3.0 power discs that we've announced so far for Disney Infinity. We're going to be counting down the top 5 toy boxes from the Hercules Challenge, announcing our next challenge, diving into epic toy box tales with the Toy Box mentors. There's so much content I can hardly wait, Allison.
All right, let's get started.
We've announced that Power Discs will be sold in packs of 4 in Disney Infinity 3.0, and so far we've revealed 3 of those packs: Twilight of the Republic, Rise Against the Empire, and Tomorrowland.
First up, let's take a look at the Twilight of the Republic Power Disc pack. First up, streak across the galaxy's toughest terrain in General Grievous's personal wheel bike.
Dude, Allison, that is the coolest power disc in the entire world. You guys have to check it out.
And then use the Forest of Felucia and Skies over Felucia power disc to transform your toy box's terrain and sky to the vibrant world of Felucia.
And last but not least, call upon one of the most renowned Jedi heroes, Mace Windu, with the Mace Windu Team Up Power Disc. And Allison, you know what? If you ever run into trouble in the toy box with Nick Fury, probably no other person better to call to deal with those problems than Mace Windu himself. It's a totally funny moment. Hashtag only in the toy box, guys.
All right, JV, so next up we have the Rise Against the Empire Power Disc pack. The Princess Leia Bouche disguise changes Leia's costume to masquerade around as Bouche the Bounty Hunter.
Whoa, all right. And if you guys want to suit up Luke in the classic X-Wing flight gear to take the action to the Empire, then you're going to want to use the Luke Rebel Alliance Flight Suit Power Disc.
And don't forget, you can hop into the classic Y-Wing Starfighter and make the Empire tremble with the Y-Wing Starfighter Power Disc.
Finally, take a joyride in this feared ship and streak across the galaxy in true bounty hunter fashion with the Slave One Power Disc.
And finally, the Tomorrowland Power Disc pack. Wield a blast from the past with this crimson and gold futuristic weapon of tomorrow, the Retro Ray Gun.
Then you guys are going to want to transform your toy box with awe-inspiring vistas and skies from the world of Tomorrowland by using the Tomorrowland Stratosphere and Tomorrowland Futurescape Power Discs.
And last but not least, unleash a powerful shockwave to temporarily freeze opponents in time with the Tomorrowland Time Bomb Power Disc.
So, we hope you guys enjoyed this first sneak preview of all the cool power discs that are going to be available for Disney Infinity 3.0. And in the future, Alice and I will be announcing even more power disc packs that you're definitely going to want to play with.
All right, JV, so what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm training to be a toy box hero. And after seeing the toy box artist, I'm ready to go the distance and land my debut in the top 5, Allison.
I don't think that's quite how it's done, but you do you. In the meantime, let's count on the top 5 toy boxes for the Hercules Challenge.
Oh, yeah!
Kicking off the top 5 for the Hercules Challenge, Hydra's Wrath by Diz Explorer 03. Race around a rocky mountain that's being attacked by the ferocious Hydra. What's really cool about this racetrack is that Diz Explorer actually built the track underneath the terrain and created his own track out of terrain blocks. On the last stretch of the race, dive down into Hydra's mouth to defeat one of its heads. This is a really cool take on a racetrack, and the team loves how the track tells a story. And coming in at number 4, we have Hercules and the Olympus Invaders by the Baroness 89. Hades tricked the gods into a party at his place so he can invade Olympus. It's up to you to stop that from happening. Release the Olympian guards from the tombs, close the 5 portals that Hades is using to invade Olympus, and then defeat Hades' remaining demons to save the day. Let's see how high you can rank on the leaderboards. And climbing into number 3, Ascend to Olympus by F. Daniel IX. Your dream is to be a true hero, but in order to ascend your way to Olympus, you must prove you are a true hero to the gods. Save critters from a forest fire for Artemis, the goddess of nature, then fly on a light Pegasus through all the gates for Apollo, god of light. Only then will you be able to ascend the stairway to Olympus and be a true hero among the gods. And a star is born in the number 2 spot this time, the 11th Labor by PJ Each. PJ Each took a creative spin on this toy box, earning him another very well-deserved placement in the top 5. You can choose either an overhead or 3D view for your adventure, and then quest through a dungeon to find Zeus's golden apple. The overhead camera angle may feel very familiar to old-school gamers, and it was a huge hit with the team too. Amazing, amazing job, PJ Each. And now, for the best of the best, the number 1 toy box worldwide this week goes to Hercules Strength by X Disney X. Fans of the Kingdom Hearts series will absolutely love this toy box. Dismat has recreated the Olympus Coliseum world from the game, and the design and the detail is so accurate you can barely tell the difference. Put your hero abilities to the test in this Coliseum, but remember, a hero's true strength is measured by their heart.
You guys ready? Let's dive into our next challenge. It's time to go under the sea. Any guess what it is? The Little Mermaid Challenge!
Create a toy box inspired by the Disney animated classic, The Little Mermaid, for your chance to be featured in the top 5.
I know, you're just itching to share some ideas for this one, Allison.
Oh, I sure am. How cool would it be to see King Triton's castle in the toy box?
Oh, that would be so totally wicked. And don't forget, if you've got the Nemo Seascape Power Disc, it would totally make a ton of sense to have your toy box look like it's under the sea.
Just remember, all submissions for the Little Mermaid Challenge are due by Wednesday, August 5th at noon Pacific time.
Now, swim this way with Toy Box mentor Patrick, aka Papa Echo, for some neat tips and tricks on how to get you started on this Toy Box Challenge. Take it away, Patrick.
Hey Disney Infinity 2.0 players, this is Patrick, aka Papa Echo.
And I'm Ryan, and we're here to make sure things go swimmingly for the Little Mermaid Challenge.
First up, you may be wondering what kind of toys there are to help you build a toy box fitting of King Triton himself.
Lucky for you, we have gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
We have Who's-Its and What's-Its galore.
Do we have thingamabobs?
We have about 20. We also have useful toys like the aerial townsperson, King Eric's statue from the interiors, sunken ship set pieces, and the treasure grotto terrain piece.
Want to take players under the sea? Perhaps Nemo can lend a hand with the sky dome and terrain power discs.
That's awesome, but how are we doing on dingle hoppers?
Well, I suppose you can build just about anything with all the different block shapes and textures we have available. So Patrick, what's the scuttlebutt on your Little Mermatch toy box? It seems quiet at first. Something is definitely fishy here.
Well, poor Ariel seems to be suffering from a case of amnesia. Turns out that sea witch Ursula has taken all of her memories.
That poor, unfortunate soul.
Fortunately, there is a way to help jog her memory.
Can mermaids jog?
Swim her memory? Anyway, it's up to the player to help her remember by making all the right matches. As you progress, you'll encounter all of her iconic friends, foes, and family until Ariel is back to her normal self.
What if I get one wrong? I get crabby after too many incorrect answers.
It's perfectly fine if you flounder a bit. You have as many tries as you need to complete all 6 puzzles.
I don't know. I'm getting a sinking ealing. I'm feeling a bit squiddish.
Ryan, no one likes a chicken of the sea. You better change your tuna.
Let's move on. These puns are making me seasick. Okay, Patrick, how exactly did you make so many different puzzles in your toy box? What's your secret?
For this toy box, I made use of the toy box door. This handy toy allows me to transport the player to a different box once they've completed each puzzle. I've made each puzzle in a different toy box, and when I've finished building each one, I link them through the doors, starting with the easiest puzzle first. To switch levels normally, it's as easy as walking right through the door. Now I don't know about you, but I don't think magical doors are a common sight on the ocean floor, and sometimes they just don't fit with the environment you're building. Fortunately, you can trigger a level change using logic. A button press, a trigger area, or even dismissing a text toy can do the trick. Just make the link from your Creativa toy of choice to the door itself.
Oh, I see what you did there.
We already did that one.
Oh well, that's it for this time. Thanks for letting us be a part of your world, and we'll see you in the top 5.
Hey everybody, this is Quinn, aka Quinjitsu from the Disney Infinity team, and I'm here to tell you about the penultimate installment of Toy Box Tales. In Toy Box Tales Titans, you discovered that the villain threatening the universe is called Mundax the Gatemaster. In Toy Box Tales Portal Peril, you clashed with his portal powers. And in Toy Box Tales Origins, you finally discovered the source of his superhuman abilities. Now, in Toy Box Tales Moonwalk, travel to the moon Rakanar in search of the secret weapon that's your only hope of defeating Mundax once and for all. On Rakanar, you'll get clues and special items from cosmic memorials of heroes past. The low moon gravity and your trusty climbing hook will help you scale harrowing cliffs and explore for secrets. But are you really alone on this desolate world? Who is the mysterious stranger that you see out of the corner of your eye? Is he friend or foe? And as you battle monsters from other dimensions and solve dangerous puzzles, can you find the secret weapon that is the universe's only hope? Toy Box Tales Moonwalk and all previous installments of Toy Box Tales are available now for download. Look for them under Disney's Toy Boxes under Community Content, or find them using the Toy Box search on the Disney Infinity website.
Alright guys, this week's trivia question is a little bit of a tough one. What are the names of all 6 of Ariel's sisters? Do you know? Leave your answer in the comments. Hashtag trivia. Holden Singing Videos said, I pre-ordered the 3.0 starter pack, the Inside Out playset, Olaf, Sadness, and Disgust. And Lord Bolin said, I pre-ordered the Disney Infinity 3.0 starter pack, of course, and I pre-ordered Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't wait. Great choices all around, guys.
As you may have heard, the Toy Box Summit is August 12th and 13th this year, and we want to know from you, what are you most looking forward to? Go ahead and leave your response down in the comments with hashtag Community Talks to be featured on a future episode of Toy Box TV.
Starting off our social spotlight, at Create Like a Pro tweeted this custom of Princess Leia and said, Cape Princess Leia, courtesy of a 1997 figure. That's a great idea to take the cape from another Leia figure. You know, and it's also kind of crazy that we're already seeing 3.0 custom figures. Great job on this, for sure. And on Instagram, at Disney Infinity Codes posted this great close-up of Sabine. Check out the details in her hair. The helmet she's standing on definitely adds a nice touch of toughness to her stance. Guys, which Star Wars Rebel figure do you guys like most? And wrapping up the social spotlight, at Erin Lynn posts this collage from Blogger Bash. You know, we love seeing all of your event photos. Keep them coming. We can't wait to see you guys at Toy Box Summit and D23 Expo.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's Toy Box TV. We really appreciate everything our community does, and as always, we're open to hearing feedback from you guys.
And if you guys just didn't get enough Disney Infinity content, be sure to join us tomorrow on Twitch at 11 a.m. Pacific Time.
Then check back again next week for our next episode. And remember, if you can dream it,
You can do it.
August 28th, 29th, 30th. Oh.